Hello again, everybody. Jeremy Kane with Brokers Guild. I have Michelle Odo from Leader One Financial here in the Odo Group, namesake. Today, we just want to talk a little bit about Mile High Champions program, a program that I started to kind of give back to the community. Started out as nurses. There isn't a ton of programs for nurses out there. I wanted to, come to them as a thank you for what they do for our community every day on the front lines. I have expanded the program as Mile High Champions to teachers, first responders, any medical professional, and so on. And basically what I do is give 25% of my commission back as a rebate to kind of offset some closing costs, which is something that a lot of people don't realize goes on top of your down payment when purchasing a home. And I've contracted with people like Michelle here who offer a discount, and I'll let her talk a little bit about what they do on the loan side for our Mile High Champions.
Okay, well, thanks for having me, Jeremy. We love this program. We feel like the people that are out there every day, whether risking their lives or on the front line, just anything we can do to help, on our side, we're happy to do. Typically on the loan side, we'll either pay for their appraisal, or if there's not an appraisal needed, on some deals we don't need appraisals today, we'll give an equivalent credit to that buyer. Also, like for the nurses or any type of medical, we have there's like a doctor medical program, and some of the things that program offers is a lower down payment, also student loans. We don't have to hit them with as big of a monthly payment on that for qualifying. If there's a private mortgage insurance, it's much lower on those programs. And some just, advantageous in terms of rates. And a lot of times we have a medical professional who's moving in and they want to buy a home before they've even started on the job. And with that program, we're able to use a contract for it, as long as they'd be starting within like 60 days of the date of closing. So just a few little extra things that we do for those borrowers. And I know that, you have a heart for this, and we've always found that working with these clients, it's just we're as happy as they are to see them kind of benefit from this.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of programs out there that you kind of hear about. A lot of those programs are older, may not pertain to the metro area. My commission is my deal. It goes to everybody. It's a rebate. Basically, it's 25%, which typically closing costs are $3,000 to $5,000 on a typical deal. 25% of my commission usually works between $2,500 and $4,000 depending on the price of the home. Then you throw in lender credit. I also work with inspectors on the backside to help offset those costs as well. So really, just about my goal is to get you as a frontline worker, as a Mile High Champion, into a home, for that 3% down, 5% down, 20% down, and not add the additional $3,000 to $5,000 on top of it. And there's no obligation. Just show me that you're a Mile High Champion. That's kind of what we go for. And then Michelle will take great care of you. Great lender on top of helping out with this program. Just really gets down to business with nurses and things. Verification of employment is huge, and I'll let you talk a little bit about that and your processes as far as that goes.
Yeah, and obviously during, we just up front we'll get a pay stub, W-2. During the process, we in the past never had to do an additional verification up until closing. Now I think we just want to make sure, with COVID, that people are still on the job. The nice thing about these workers is you are on the job, probably more than normal. We're just really basically getting the pay stubs, the W-2, verifying prior to closing that you're still on the job and working your normal hours. And that's about it. And again, if it's a contract where you're taking on a new job, we just get a copy of that contract or employment offer and verify that they'll be starting within 60 days.
Right. And sometimes, overtime and things like that, different shift differentials with nurses especially come into play, and that's where we get that upfront verification so that we know what's going on and we can maximize your income to help you get the best house for you.
Right. I mean, I know a lot of nurses, for instance, get paid, they're full-time on a 36-hour, but they have night differential or other different types of differential. And so the way that we handle that or approach it is we do get the pay stub, which usually breaks it out. We get a couple years worth of W-2s, and then we'll get a verification from the employer. We want to give you your base today with that higher hourly, but then average the overtime or the differential so that you get that additional income. So we really go out of our way to stretch that income and give you as much as we can of it so that you have more buying power. Sometimes just that little bit of extra work on our end helps you buy more home, which is what we all want to do, is get you into the house that you have your eye on versus you feeling like you had to settle for something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that makes sense and breaks it down really well, because a lot of people run into trouble with that right off the bat. They make this amount, but actually a lot of it's overtime. And we just want to get to the point so that we're not working hard to get under contract and then have any surprises. And Michelle's team is very good at figuring that out. So once again, it's Mile High Champions. Michelle Odo, Leader One Financial. Call her anytime. Her information will be on the bottom here. And let's get you into a home and all of your colleagues.
Yes, we'd love to help you get into that new home with credits from us. So give us a call. And if you just have questions, even just questions like, would I qualify, or what does that look like, or you just want to run numbers, that's what we're here for. We want to help you get the information you need, not push you into doing something, but give you that information so you feel comfortable when you are ready. So yeah, thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you. Thanks for everything you do.
Yeah, appreciate it.